Okay, so what's in the bag? I should say 14 clubs, but there's not. There's 15 in here. So uniquely, I carry at least 1 or 2 spare wedges, because 64 degree I use out of the bunker, so I keep a backup so that I don't wear the grooves out of it. So I use that one in the bunkers, but that's the tournament wedge. Spare shaft, you'll find somewhere in here. Let's see what I can take out of here. Okay, I'll explain what everything is as we go along. Okay, sunglasses. Really wear these. Sounds like they're in there. I wear these to protect my eyes from the wind. So I don't want I wear contact. I don't want them drying up. Hard to open that. Anyway, a couple of pairs of sunglasses, a few options. Sunscreen, bug spray, cover for the bag. There's no rainwear in there, no forecast for rain. More sunglasses, I think they're Ronan's. Training aid, just something to keep my arms together. I tend to get a flying right elbow, so this is trying to keep my arm tucked in underneath. I'd probably be a better aid if I could pin it there and push it rather than hold it with both hands, but hey, it works. What needs must. This is my pocket in the bag. My watch, nice Breitling watch set in Irish time, tour badge, wallet. Bit short in cash today. I know it's not. I think I need a new wallet. 2 phones. Yes. Second phone here. That's an Irish and American phone. So yeah, it's not what you think. Okay, folks. Contact lens case for the watch. What else? Headphones. This is probably the most interesting thing in my bag, I think. So it's a sunscreen. It's a stick. So that means that if I forget to put my sun cream on or the sun comes out, I can always put it on the course without getting it on my hands. So there's no reason. I think sometimes you're out in the golf course, you might have 4 holes to play, and it's you know, the sun is out, and you go, oh, don't want to get my hands greasy, I don't want to put the main sun cream on. But if you have a stick, a roll-on stick, you can put it on, it doesn't get in your hands, and it basically, there's never an excuse to put it on the extremities, really the points you need it. So very important to keep that in there. Sharpie. I think. Don't even know what that is. Oh, ball marker. Okay. A couple of ball markers. Not much else in there. Put all that back in. As you can see, I need 1 big pocket for all my rubbish. That really should be going into the case. So. Anything else in the bag? Golf clubs wise, driver, 3 wood, 5 wood. I hit that 5 wood a lot. They keep thinking it's a 3 wood, it's a 5 wood. Oldest club in the bag is a kind of Wilson FG Tour V4 4-iron. This is pretty old now. I'd say this is getting on 8 years, something like that. So this club, I don't carry a 3-iron. I carry a 5 wood and a 4-iron. So this has to fill in. So I hit it anywhere between 215 yards to 250 yards, depending on the shot I need. And then the 5 wood I can hit 270 and bring it all the way back down maybe to 235. So I fill in that gap in order to have 4 wedges. So I have a 64, a 58, a 52 and a 46 degree wedge. So there's 4 wedges in there. Outside of that, down the bottom here, this side of the bag's never used because Ronan carries that on his hip, so we put nothing in there. This side here, we keep some spare gloves, penknife for cutting ropes and things on the golf course, a few tablets for hydration if we need them. I'm not a big fan. I like to drink plenty of water, and I like to get my electrolytes from food, so I tend not to have to take anything like that when I'm on the golf course. Nothing in that pocket today. This pocket, so golf balls and gloves. So I go through a lot of gloves because I hit practice shots. I always carry protein bars. This is an Irish company for Phil. Very happy with them. They supply me with those. Again, some more Sharpies. The clip for making the mark. That's probably an interesting thing. I have quite interesting. So I have a lot of dots on my golf ball. So if you play my golf ball on the golf course, it's not a 2-shot penalty. You must leave. That's it. You have to go off the golf course. And then I put a cross on my putts on my ball. So black line, green line, and that cross. So the black line lines to the target, the green line lines to the face. So it's not just one mark. It's 2 marks. And believe it or not, giving away trade secrets here. I see those 2 different lines differently based on the colour. So if I use 2 black lines, it doesn't look the same as if I use a green line. For me, the green line stands out best for lining it up. These pocket tees, we've probably got an extra few golf balls because we've been out practicing. I don't know what they call that, the screw for if you need to change the settings. We don't change our settings. Plenty of tees in there and pencils. This doesn't bother me. The one thing it may be different is I like these tees. These are little ones. So like I can get a whole round out of a tee, no problem, which is great. Never breaks, little tee. I don't like using broken tees. I'm not a big fan of, I'm not superstitious, but I just don't tend to use a broken tee. I'd rather use a proper tee every time. Anything else, got a laser, and that's about it. Head cover, I suppose. Yeah, this is guys call it a ladybug, we call it a ladybird. So when I won the Open in 2007, the first of my 3 majors, my 3.5-year-old son came on the green at the presentation, after the presentation, and when he first touched the trophy, he put his hand in the trophy and he said, "Dad, can we put ladybirds in it?" Because the week before we'd been collecting bugs in the garden, putting them in Tupperware. So he saw the claret jug and just thought that was another piece of Tupperware. So he has that. We have that head cover on the bag. He gets to make sure I have a supply. And yeah, it reminds me of some very nice, happy days. They're all good days, but those were particularly good.